can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now, I'm pretty sure getting her out of here might be the least of our worries at the moment. Because like she said, Durnavir might be heading towards us right now. Luckily, I don't hear any wings flapping, though.
Wait, I hear something.
It's Durnavir. He's here. Defend yourselves!
Alright, I guess I spoke too soon.
Where'd you come from?
And as of now, there's really not anywhere we can go, is there? We're kind of just stuck out here in the open. And you know, I gotta wonder if there's still a chance we could talk to this dragon. Because I know a few times during just the main story of the vanilla game, there were at least one or two dragons that you didn't fully kill, but rather just kind of brought them down and then gained some information from them. Oh, and check that out. So instead of breathing fire or even ice, he kind of shoots out that soul style stuff. And I know we haven't gotten all that close to him, but it almost seems like he's somewhat of a zombie dragon almost. You can even tell by all the holes in his wings too. But his skin is pretty much rotten. At least from what I can tell.
Foos!
Oh, it looks like the bone men are back.
I'm gonna have to kill you. Again!
Again? What is she talking about? Yeah, you know what? We might have to start being at least a little more careful. Because since we've been down here, I don't think we've found a single health potion, which means we don't have any. And seeing as how we're fighting a dragon right now, that might be a pretty big problem.
Still remember how to fight.
Alright, there he goes. And apparently we're not talking to him. But maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just glad everyone's okay.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
And what makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnavir allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Dernevir's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
I was afraid she'd say that. How long is that gonna take, though? Any idea?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Come on. She's leading us to the scroll.
What did you want?
Alright guys, here it is.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
And then, are these
Can't believe
books
we
worth
found
anything?
They're
No, I
alive.
guess not.
Well, you know what I mean.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Well, the thing is, I'm sort of missing half a soul. Any chance you could help with that?
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you.
Alright, good. Because I can use all the help I can get.
Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored.
Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean I'll have to take on one of the masters?
There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance.
Oh, I guess I was wondering what you planned on doing. You're not staying here, are you?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
Oh yeah, I guess that is true, isn't it? We really could use your help, though. Even though it may be very risky.
As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
You have my word. But I suppose after everything's done, we'll just have to remember to come back and get her out of here. Because it would be a shame just leaving her to rot. Now, I guess I'll look around just a bit more to make sure there's not anything we might have missed. But then I'll meet you guys somewhere over by that offering area. Okay, this can't be good.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Granarin.
Yeah, it might be a little late for that. And besides, I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
So why are we speaking now? I mean, you did try to kill me earlier.
The hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath.
Alright. So what is it you need?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Granarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
Well, I can appreciate that. And I'll be honest, I can say the same for you. You fought well.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Granarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
Now, what kind of favor would that be?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
But what's stopping you now?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
Yeah, I guess that would be a problem, wouldn't it? That being said, how can I help?
I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
So I just call your name when I'm in Tamriel then? Is that really it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Granarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we might as well be on our way. But I am a little curious to know how you ended up here in the Soul Cairn.
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home. But those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles.
So you must have been a part of all that, weren't you?
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dylan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
Well, that would explain his shout, wouldn't it? And then I'm assuming you sought out the Soul Cairn for answers? Is that how it went?
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
Oh. But they didn't tell you she was immortal, did they?
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
I see. And that must be why you're free now, isn't it?
Free? No. I have been here too long, Granarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
Of course. But I will say, hearing your story really makes me want to hurry things up in here, so I don't acquire the same fate. Oh, and by the way, you can rest assured that you weren't the only one who fell for the Master's tricks. I will say, though, I've always loved talking to the dragons. They've always been some of my favorite characters to have a word with. Because even though they are these crazy forces of nature, at the same time they do seem very old and wise. So I think that's what makes them so special. Oh, look what we have here. This must be where the offerings are. And who might you be?
One moment I'm raising a sword against that necromancer, the next moment I found myself here. What happened?
Oh, maybe we saw him on the way in. He sounds a bit familiar. Alright, so now to get our soul back. And at the moment I'm not quite sure where that is, but I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Alright, so we're finally back at the college to hopefully find out about that last Elder Scroll, which I believe is the one that has to do a bit more with the whole dragon side of things.
Welcome to...
And I think by dragon, it may have been talking about us, the Dragonborn. Or at least that's what I would assume. Although then again, I guess we have seen at least one important dragon throughout this whole thing.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Oh yeah, we're clear. Oh, by the way, I know we asked you this before, but I'm looking for another Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
Somewhat. In fact, we have one with us. But I gotta wonder, are there any more lying around here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Sounds like you have one here. I really need one, though. It's a matter of life and death. Including yours.
Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay, so that really didn't help out too much, did it? Although there was that last question we could have asked him.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
Yeah, of course I do.
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Well, I need to find one, and someone told me you may be able to help. You're not going to let me down, are you?
I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Yeah, he really is not too much help, is he?
All right, then.
Serana. I may need some assistance with this guy. Oh no, I didn't want to kill him. You can put the knife away.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Oh. So maybe he can help.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
I was kinda wondering what you had for sale. Anything special?
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Yeah, fair enough. So it wasn't in his inventory, which means we may just have to ask him.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
As in gone, what do you mean? He's not dead, is he?
Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years. And we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.
You know what? I think I may know who he's talking about.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
And if it's who I think it is, it should be a rather enjoyable journey over there.